there, I'm Adrienne Furrie and I am a makeup artist here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I've worked with makeup professionally since my early 20s. I worked with MAC Cosmetics and I've continued to work with makeup off and on since then. But you know, my love of makeup goes back a lot further than that. I was definitely the young girl that was digging around in my mom's makeup bag and playing around with all the eyeshadows and the lipsticks, and I've just always been really entranced and in love with all things makeup. To me, makeup, like, when I think of sort of my overriding makeup philosophy, I just think makeup is just this amazing thing. It is so magical. It smells amazing. It's sparkly. It feels amazing on our skin. Good makeup. It's just this world of color. It's creative. Makeup allows us to be whoever we want to be. Be that a busy mom dashing off to preschool, hi, or our most glamorous, well pulled together self, or a really innocent, blushing bride, our most sort of blinged out, sultry, J-Lo with all the smoky, shimmery eyes. Absolutely anything we want, makeup allows us to do that, and it doesn't have to be hard. So that's something I really believe in. I think makeup has gotten really complicated. I find it complicated, and I've worked with makeup my whole life, practically, professionally for coming on 13, 14 years, but I've been interested in makeup forever. And when I walk into some of these big stores, and they're amazing, Sephora and these kind of places, they're, incredible stores, but they're overwhelming. And, I find it's hard sometimes to make heads or tails of what you're looking at. And I don't think it needs to be like that. I think, makeup it really doesn't need to be so complicated. Makeup can be simple and yet incredibly effective. And, that's something I really believe in. It's, so I teach a lot. I do a lot of teaching with makeup. I'd say that's probably one of my key focuses and loves with makeup is teaching. Even back when I worked at MAC Cosmetics, I always used to kind of get in trouble on the counter because I would talk a lot with my customers, and it was busy. It was a really, really busy counter. I worked at Chinook in the Bay, which back in the sort of, mid-early 2000s, Chinook was usually number one or number two counter in all of North America. This was before the days of Sephora and all those places, so it was a busy place. Anyway, but I used to get in trouble for taking too much time talking and teaching, and so it's something I've always really loved to do. I love to share my knowledge of makeup, and I really love to see women, it's fun doing the transformation of makeup. I love doing makeup on women. And seeing them, look in the mirror at the before and after and the transformation, it's an amazing experience. I get goosebumps every time I see someone go through that. But what I really love to do is to teach and to show women how to do these things for themselves at home. And a big part of that really is sort of demystifying makeup. There's a lot of kind of confusion around it, and rightfully so. Makeup is a big body of knowledge. There's no denying that. It's an art, so there's a lot that goes into it, but it doesn't need to be complicated to be effective, and that's something that I really like to. It's a message that I think is really important for you to hear and to know that you can do it. So even if you don't feel like you know what you're doing with makeup, I'm here to let you know that it's very possible. The space, which by the way is called The Beauty Suite. That's the name of my makeup studio, The Beauty Suite. And so I'm very fortunate to have this space. It's an amazing space. I love coming into here. It is, when I really set out to start to design this space, and it's still very much a work in progress. It's certainly not complete by any means, as is anything in life, always an ongoing work in progress. But it's really important that I want a space that feels open and bright, of course, well lit makeup. We need good lighting. Tip number one, have good lighting. And but a space that feels very warm and inviting. You know, I think makeup can oftentimes be intimidating. Learn about makeup, you know, take workshops, ask questions, you know, whatever that looks like. And just sort of a place that could house all of my makeup. Well, my stuff, my makeup, which of course I'm sure you'll see in the videos to come is a extensive collection, but a place to just kind of bring all things makeup together, you know. So it's a place to learn, it's a place to have makeup done, and for me to work, you know, a dedicated workspace. So thanks so much for your time and listening. And if you have any, I'd love to hear from you. Comments are welcome. You know, what you're interested in seeing and learning about. And if you liked what you saw, if you can do, you know, hit the thumbs up and subscribe down in the box below, that would be great. And I look forward to seeing you again really soon. Until then, bye.